This demonstration we're going to configure some SMTP send and receive connectors. The purpose of the send connector is to allow us to send SMTP messages. The purpose of the receive connector is to allow us to receive SMTP messages. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to go to organizational configuration. We're just going to go to our hub transport server, and what you can see here under hub transport is this is where we set up our send connectors. The receive connectors are set up at the server level. So any send connectors are going to affect all hub transport servers in our organization. So let's just go to send connector, and what we have here is we've got a default one that's been put in place as part of the setup for this demonstration of Internet Mail Connector. But what I want to do here is set up a send connector to talk to my partner organization of adatum.com. So we'll right click, go for a new send connector. In the case of the send connector, we'll call it Adatum send connector. And what we'll now do with this Adatum send connector is we can either set it up as custom, where we have to fill in all the information ourselves, an internal send connector to connect to additional hub transport servers or potentially edge transport server, internet or partner. We're actually going to go for internet because we don't want to secure this connection. So we'll go for internet. We'll then select next. We now specify the address space for this connector. So we're going to use adatum.com. What we've then got is we'll also include all subdomains, and the cost of one, we're happy with that, but we could increase the cost. So we'll click OK at this point here. Now we've done all of that, we'll just select our next. And then in the case of the network settings, what we're going to do here is we're happy with using domain name system or DNS-MX records to route the mail automatically, or we could route the mail through a smart host, which could be a third-party company, or it could be, for example, Exchange hosted or online solution. So what we'll do is we'll just select next, specify the source server to be NYC EX10, but what we'll also do as well is we'll specify 11 as well. So we'll have the two servers in there. Select next again and select new. Select our finish button. We now have our Adatum send connector. The next thing to do will be to create a receive connector. Now receive connectors are specific to individual hosts. So we'll come down to server configuration, specify hub transport, go with NYC EX10, and we will now create a new receive connector. So we'll click on this, and what we'll do is we'll call this one a non-receive. Now that we've done all of that, we'll select the intended use to be internet, select our next button. In the case of our local network, what we'll do is we'll select edit, and what we'll do here is we'll just come into the edit receive connector binding, and what we'll do is we'll just specify a different port, and we'll specify port 2525. Now that we've done that, we'll just specify OK, select next and select new, select finish. So we've now set up a send and receive connector. And that's the end of this very quick demonstration. Thank you.